There she is, Miss Sparkles. Welcome back. We should have told you that to say welcome back to Studio 701. That's how we greet people. But we love talking about the latest beauty trends in skincare, hair, fashion, all of that. But in today's Glow Up, we have something really cool. We're talking about inner beauty sprinkled in with some sparkles, of course. And that's where Jana, the Children's Program Director with the Bismarck Library, is joining us once again. We moved you around, put you at a different set. And look, you're all sparkly now, too.
That's right.
Well, we want to talk first about your name, Miss Sparkles. How did you kind of come up with that sparkly namesake?
Yes, I just really always liked to wear sparkly makeup. And so when I was thinking about a literary character to kind of be years ago when I first started, I was just thinking, you know what, I'll just take a little bit of me. And so Miss Sparkles came about, and I didn't know for sure if it would take on. And then, of course, the next couple weeks of my very first story times, I had little girls show up in their sparkly shoes and their sparkly outfits. And so it's worked well.
Yeah.
Now, story times looked a little bit different for you. You've been doing them virtually. How long have you been doing them for that long, virtually?
Yeah, since the third week of March, I have been in the basement of my home doing virtual story times. And of course, it's difficult. You're just looking at yourself. But I imagine all of these boys and girls that I've gotten to know over the last couple years, I just imagine them looking at me, and then I just really, you know, do my songs and play my drum and read my books every morning.
Yeah, it is so nice. Look at her, and she has those hearts in the background. That's just so uplifting and so fantastic. Now, you really did an extra beautiful thing, which almost brought me to tears when I saw it. We want to show the pictures of what you did, and then we want you to just tell us what happened. So let's roll our next video called Signs here, because what is happening here, Jana?
Yeah, so all summer long, I rode my bike to the parks, and I just had so many families come and preschools and daycares come, and now that the weather has turned, I just really wanted to continue that connection. And I was like, they all came to me, so why not me go to them? And I just know that we've all been in this for multiple months, and I just wanted to keep on the encouragement. And I knew it would bring me joy showing up in their front yard with the sign, and I was hoping it would bring the boys and girls and their parents some joy, and just spread the love and encouragement, and tell them they're doing a really good job and that I'm proud of them. And I just was really hoping that families would really like it, because I knew I would like it. So.
Oh my gosh, it was so cute. The pictures of their reactions and being so excited.
Yeah, what was the reaction of some of the kids when you showed up at their house?
It was really fun, because I would put the sign in the front yard, and then I would run and ring the doorbell and then try to get back to the sign. And they were, you know, just, who is that? And I have, you know, I have a pink coat and pink sparkly boots, and I just was so excited, and they were just like, is that Miss Sparkles? And I was like, I just wanted to come and say hi and give you a sign. And I have a library bag where I give them a free book for them to keep, and I want to write something in there and just be like, I hope that you never stop reading. Love, Miss Sparkles, 2020, and just really encourage that they are doing a really good job and that they are awesome. Just keep up being an awesome reader.
Oh, that's so cool. And you have a replica of the signs that you put in their yard there, right? How many have you made, or what goes into that?
Yes, I did make my first purchase here. So I'm starting off with a big bulk order. And on the front, it says an awesome reader lives here. And then on the back of every sign, I am making it personalized with my markers and my attempt at being crafty. And so the side that faces their window or their front door is personalized with their name, and that I'm so proud of them. And then the side that faces the street is the professional side with the library logo, and so that everybody who drives by their house knows that there's an awesome reader that lives there, and that everybody should be proud of them.
Okay, now that you're talking about this on TV, you know a lot of people are going to be like, how do I get Miss Sparkles to
I
do
hope
it
so,
at our
yes.
house? So how could we do that if we want you to surprise someone we know?
Yes, so there are 2 ways. You can Facebook message my Miss Sparkles at the Bismarck Public Library Facebook page, or you can email me at jmaher@bismarcklibrary.org, and we can set up a time. Some families like it to be where I just put the sign up and I leave the bag of the free book on the door, and that I'm not sending out there. And some families like it that I'm there and their child or their children can come to the door and we can take a picture. So either way, I can drop it off as a surprise, or I can be there and ring the doorbell and speak to the kids, and they can come outside if they feel comfortable with that.
Oh, so beautiful.
Absolutely.
Beautiful thing. Well, this has been Glow Up. Thank you so much, Jana. We encourage you to glow up your inner beauty, much like Miss Sparkles.
And keep it here, still to come on Studio 701. Another reason to smile. It's our Smile of the Day.
Love Smile of the Day and our trivia treat answer.